So what is up guys, Killerkev today back with a brand new episode of 5 new console mods to hit the FierceDeity website this week. This is going to be episode 282 within my series, but without further ado guys, let's just jump straight into the video. For our first spot within the video is going to be Treebalance. This one is going to be the Alchemy tree, coming in at 6.8 kilobytes of a download. The Alchemy perk tree is fairly well built, but a few things didn't really make a lot of sense, and the mod author has sort of taken it into their own hands to slightly tweak what was in the vanilla base game, such as the ultimate poison perks, and many other different things to scatter around the corresponding tree. A few different things have been added within the tree, such as the poisoner dropped to 20 from 30, require the alchemy skill instead of the physician. Benefactor increased to 50 skill, and concentrated potions reduced to 50 skill. Experimenter rank 1 now unlocks all 4 ingredient effects required lowered to 30 skill and alchemist perks. Green Thumb is now required 50 skill and Experimenter. Experimenter rank 2 and 3 have been slightly altered too. If you want to check out all the things and you're a little bit confused of what it actually does change, or you just want to know what the hell I'm talking about, it's easier just to go down in the description and click the link guys if you want a full synopsis as always on these mods. For the second spot within the video is going to be FierceDeity Race and Armor, coming in at 25.7 megabytes of a download. If you don't know the storm, this is going to be from the Zelda's series. I'm pretty sure this one is going to be based off of the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. It adds the armor based on the armor worn by the particular armor set in game, which is pretty cool too. In order to have the new hairstyle color options, you must use the last preset in the race menu to get that work. This is how I've done it on screen now. Obviously you're thinking of, you know, we've got the race now, where the hell is the armor? Well, the crafting location for this one is going to be the Sky Forge. Requirements for this one are going to be very similar to creating the Daedric sort of elements to do with the game. Very nice indeed. For this one I do believe there's a few different variations of particular bits added into the game. I don't know, it seems really nice for me. It adds quite lore friendly. I don't see any issues with this one going outside of lore friendly. Kind of, they're both fantasy, they don't really clash that much, and they've done it so it fits in really nicely within the game. Overall, a big thumbs up from me. Not only did we get the armor and the race, but the download size is really a steal. For the third spot within the video is going to be Master Spells and Scroll Casting Tweaks, coming in at a very nice 28.4 kilobytes of a download. Now, if you're kind of frustrated via the end game and you're an absolute boss wizard, or you're a crazy witch who just wants to sort of get the extra edge on the competition, this is definitely going to be a download for you. Now, from what I can interpret from this particular mod is that you can dual cast master spells. That is pretty damn badass if you ask me. Also as well, there's a few different tweaks to do with the scrolls casting within the game, such as you can run around with them in your hand, and pretty much the same thing via the master spell. So if you are going to be at that end game, you are going to be a peak wizard or witch, this is going to be a phenomenal one for you to pick up and grab. Has recently been updated too via the update, or before the update shall I say. It was a little bit janky, it didn't work too much and people was kind of like a little bit nitpicking it, but now it has slightly been ironed out. Hopefully there's a little bit more things that need to be tweaked on this particular one, but overall for a mod that is standalone that does heavily change some of the vanilla scripts, it is really fun and really badass. For the penultimate spot within the video is going to be Ring of Arcana Ignite, coming in at 2.6 kilobytes of a download. This mod changes the spell Ignite to a higher base damage, the same effect using the flame and aspect of terror exploit, which was sadly fixed by the Skyrim special edition unofficial patch, or whatever it's called. Everyone should have it now. It is not needed for this mod, but it's just if you are using this one you will have no problems. Now this is not going to be a PS4 one, just because I don't think you guys actually have that particular mod, the Skyrim unofficial, well, the unofficial special Skyrim edition patch, whatever it's called. I don't think you guys have that, so this one is not going to be doing that. But again, if you are using a mage class, the previous mod and this mod really do go nice. This one obviously is going to be a crazy spell, but it just amps up the damage, or the base damage from the vanilla one, an awful lot. Again, for a download size of only 2.6, it's definitely worth trying. And for the fifth and final spot within this video is going to be Shrek's Swamp House by Unimpressed Panda, coming in 371.5 kilobytes of a download. For this one, it is going to be a port from the nexusmods.com, and the description reads, the mod includes a player home in the swamps outside Marvel. If you don't have anything to get, just walk into the house. It includes an earwax torch, which is really good and never burns out, which is exactly from the film. It is located in the chest right next to the bed, which is absolutely awesome. You can see the mod author has sort of added a little, I suppose, Easter eggs, if not sort of corresponding things to the film within this player home. It isn't just the player's home, which is at the same time absolutely awesome. A little cottage in the swamps near Solitude, but you can brew potions, cook and sleep there like you would. Maybe invite Donkey over for some waffles. Who knows? But for me, this is really funny and really interesting. Again, I don't think it breaks lore just because of the name. I think the overall aesthetic point of view really does fit within the game. So guys, that's it for this episode. This has been episode 282 within my series. If you guys did enjoy, I would very much appreciate a like on the video. If you're new around here too, make sure to click that subscribe button. If you haven't already, click that little bell to get a notification for every single time I put a content onto the channel. But until the next one, guys, Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.